Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to go over a 6-card 3060 Ti mining rig that I built. We're going to go over its profitability and how long it'll take me to ROI. So here we go. Alright guys, so here we are at the rig. As you can see, I have 6 3060 Ti's. I will have a parts list in the description for how much everything cost. I'm using a wire rack here from the Home Depot that I paid about $20 for. I have my windows open a little bit just to let that hot air go out and the cool air to come in. I have a Emporia Smart outlet here where I can turn on and off for my phone and check how much power we're drawing. I got two 1200 watt server power supplies with 2 breakout boards from Parallel Miner. I have a mining board right here and a 750 watt Corsair power supply that I had laying around. It will be replaced with a less capable power supply. You don't need 750 watts just to run the motherboard. Now, normally I don't have a monitor or keyboard attached to this system just because I'd like to run it without anything. You can move it around your house or apartment and don't need to worry about it. I did purchase this small Wi-Fi adapter, and so you can run it anywhere in your house as long as there is Wi-Fi signal. I'm currently running on FlexPool. I have 6 3060 Ti's from EVGA. They're each roughly doing about 60 hashes, give or take. Some cards are better than others. You can see their efficiency. Right now, I don't have that many shares sent to the pool, and that's just because I had to restart this recently so I could do some cleaning around the house. So altogether, this rig cost me a total of $3,300. I paid about $120 for those 2 power supplies. I also paid about $60 for the cables and the breakout boards for those. I paid $60 actually for the motherboard, the CPU, the RAM, and the solid state. I got that on a Facebook Marketplace deal, so keep your eyes out for that if you are planning to build a rig, because you can save a lot of money just by finding people's used equipment that they were using for mining. Maybe they don't know it's profitable anymore. Maybe they just want to get out. Who knows? Whatever. It's your benefit to find this stuff. Yesterday I picked up 2 Dell motherboards that have 4 slots each. I'm going to throw a PCI multiplier on there and we'll get an extra 4 ports out of those. So we'll have a total of probably 7 ports when you consider that one of them is being used. So that 750 watt Corsair power supply, I paid about $100 for that back in the day. Eventually I'll replace that with a cheaper power supply. Not cheaper in quality, but cheaper because I only need really about 250 to 300 watts or less just to run that. I might just get a Pico breakout board and power the board with that. The graphics cards themselves, I spent $3,000 on 6 3060 Ti's, and right now we're pulling about $35 a day in Ethereum, and that brings us to about 94 days ROI. So I'll give it about 3 months and we should be profitable. Now I've been running this for about a month and I've actually made more. I'm probably about halfway paid off. And that's because the Ethereum price in the past 2 weeks has been fluctuating a lot. When the price fluctuates, usually people are coming in and out trading, and that increases the transaction fee. If you're not aware, the transaction fee is a bonus to the miners currently. Now they are planning to change that, but currently right now all the transaction fees go towards the miners. And that means that when people are trading and the transaction fees get higher and higher because it's a bid system, so you put your bid in for what you want your transaction fee to be, and the miners and the mining pools are going to take the most lucrative transactions first and the smaller transactions faster. So if you want to save some money, you can set a lower limit on the transaction. It'll just maybe take a couple hours. And then if you put a high limit on the transaction, you'll probably get your transaction done like within minutes, if not seconds, just because the miners will go after that first. So another thing that is good to know is power usage. So here where I am at, I'm actually paying about 5 cents per kilowatt hour. Now that's fairly low. I know a lot of places are usually higher. I think the average right now is about 12 cents per kilowatt hour. So check your electricity rates because they vary. Where I'm at, it's consistent no matter night or day. Some people get discounts mining at night because there's not as much demand on the system. So let's see how much power we're using. So I pulled up the Emporia app here on my iPad. Now I have 2 of them currently running. This Dell system is just a test bench that I made, so it's only running 1 card right now. This 3060 Ti rig is this current rig right here. I do have some other rigs, but I don't have smart plugs for them just yet. They are on the way. So here you can see how much by the second we are using in kilowatt hours, and we're using about 0.84 kilowatt hours, which is about 840 watts. So I'm currently pulling about 840 watts from this rig here, which for me is like $2 maybe, $1.50 a day, and I'm making about $35 a day, so it is definitely worth it. But like I said, check your electricity rates before you do anything. Thanks for dropping in, guys. If you have any questions related to mining, computers, anything like that, drop it down below in the comments, and remember to like and subscribe. If you want to see anything come up in the future, have ideas for future videos, always drop those down below, and I'll catch you guys next time.